Hello guys, I'm Bethany and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about today's video. I am starting it literally the day that I decorate for Christmas because I've been waiting on this day and I'm very excited. So we are going to be doing a reading vlog on holiday romances. And I'm so excited. Also, hope it's not too dark, but we're trying to go off the Christmas light vibe. It's nighttime, as you can tell. And I thought I would go ahead and start this video because I want to start reading some holiday romances and vlog the whole experience. So I think I'm gonna do a couple of these, and this one is going to be specifically dedicated to Kindle Unlimited holiday romances. So I'm very excited. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, all of these books you can read for free on Kindle Unlimited. So I'm very excited. I had just a long list of books that I want to read, and so many of them are on Kindle Unlimited, so I thought I would do a whole reading vlog dedicated to that. A couple of these are pretty popular that I've seen a lot on Bookstagram, and I've just seen talked about a lot, so I'm very excited to read them. And then a couple of them are like little shorter books, but I've just seen a few things on, or I've seen on Kindle Unlimited, or things like that. I think some of them are closed doors, so I will disclose that as I'm reading them. Let's get into it, shall we? I'm going to tell you the books that I want to read. I have my Kindle. I was reading the first chapter of one of them. Let's see, on my Kindle app I have the books I want to read, except one of them because one of them hasn't come out yet. It comes out tomorrow. But the first one I just started is the Holiduel by Haley Gardner. It is a novella, and I think it's a prequel to another book that I have not read. It's in the it's some series. The dogs are here. They want all the attention when I'm on the floor. But anyways, it's a super short book. It's like 120 pages, super short. I have been really into like novellas for the Christmas season because they're really good and really cute and really easy and short, obviously, to read. And then that one's like an enemies to lovers, almost like rivals to lovers romance. The next one is A Convenient Christmas by Jodie Holford. Okay, the dogs have taken over. Okay, well, anyways, I don't really know what A Convenient Christmas is about. I think this is also a single dad trope, maybe. A Convenient Christmas, it sounds really good. It's pretty short too. I think it's like 200 pages. And then the next one is Lovelight Farms by B.K. Borison. I've heard so many people talk about this book, and I had someone comment on my last video that I posted today asking if I'd read this book. So I'm very excited to read it. I think it's like a friends to lovers, small town holiday romance, which I personally really enjoy. So I'm very excited. And then the last one is Baggage Claim by Juliana Smith. I've also seen some stuff about this on Instagram, but I also follow her on Bookstagram. So okay. I think they get stuck in the airport, I want to say. I don't really know, but it sounds very good. This one's less than 300 pages. Lovelight Farms is a little over 300 pages, so I think that's the longest one I have. So they're all pretty short, fun little romances for the holidays, and I'm so excited. So I wanted to wait till I had our Christmas tree up to film this reading vlog, so I'm starting it. I'm so excited. Those are the books I'm going to read, and I'm just going to take you through probably the next week. I also have a wedding to shoot tomorrow, so I probably won't get much reading done tomorrow, but I'm going to get to reading, get cozy, and enjoy the Christmas tree, my cozy Christmas blanket, and these holiday romances. I love the cheesy romances, so if you're looking for something that's not cheesy, that's the holidays, you probably come to the wrong place because I'm just going to be reading cheesy holiday romances, and I'm very excited. Anyways, let's get to reading. Hello guys, it is 11 p.m. and I just finished the Holiduel, I literally don't know how to say that, by Haley Gardner. It was like 120 pages, so I just went ahead and finished it. I feel like with novellas, I'm so like encouraged to finish it because it's so short, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so cute, really fun. I love just like a holiday romance that is sweet and cute. Really enjoyed it. It's set in Nashville / like Franklin, Tennessee, which I love that. And it also mentions the Opryland Hotel, which I've been there, and that's just super fun. I love when authors mention like places that I've been or like specific locations in cities that I've been. It's basically about like two rival chefs. They went to college together, or like chef school together, and they basically like kissed, and then he ghosted her, and then 5 years later they run into each other again, and it's like a rivals to lovers type thing. It was really cute, really enjoyable. I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads, but I might give it like somewhere higher than 4. I don't really know, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cute and it's a very quick read. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to bed now and maybe start a convenient Christmas tomorrow and finish that this weekend. Also, I got this new blanket from Hobby Lobby and I'm obsessed with it. It's so cute and so cozy. But yeah, so finished that. Wanted to share. It was very good. Highly recommend if you want a cute novella. It's also closed door, which I love. I love when it's a closed door romance because I feel like it's even more wholesome when there's no spice. So I'm excited to read another Christmas book tomorrow. Oh gosh. Rosie, what are you doing? Hi. So it's the next day. It is Saturday morning around 10 o'clock and I am currently reading the next book. It is A Convenient Christmas by Jodie Halford. And I'm really enjoying it. I've only read one chapter, but it's like they meet and they kind of get off on the wrong foot. So it's kind of that kind of vibe, which is kind of fun. So that's what I'm reading. I woke up at like a little before 8 and came into the living room and turned the Christmas tree on, and it was just so cozy and sweet. And I took a cute photo of my book or my Kindle with the tree and posted it on my Bookstagram because I'm so excited about holiday content. So I went ahead and started posting that. So I'm so excited. Rosie's here. I'm in my Christmas PJs. They're so cozy and comfy. I am gonna keep reading. Hello guys, it is now a lot later as you can tell. It's 8 o'clock and I just got home from the wedding like 30 minutes ago and I'm currently importing the photos onto my hard drive and then I'm gonna import them into Lightroom. But while I'm doing that, I think I might read a little bit before I get a bath and get ready for bed because honestly, all day I've been thinking about this book and I'm so excited to finish it. So if that tells you anything, I'm really enjoying it, clearly. Also, I posted on my Bookstagram a photo and it was the beginning of the book and Sophie Sullivan reposted it. And I looked at her page and it looked like she wrote the book, but I was confused because it's written by Jodie Milford or whatever, I can't remember. But apparently they're the same person. I've seen her books before, but apparently she has an alter ego, Jodie Holford. But maybe that's her real name and Sophie Sullivan is her author name. I
think it's a, what do they call that?
I don't know.
Pen name?
A pen name? Yeah, maybe Sophie Sullivan is her pen name. And I think they're both authors, I'm pretty sure, but they just write different books. I don't really know. She followed me on Instagram, which is very kind. And I'm honored. I love when authors follow me on Instagram. It makes my day. I feel like honored because I'm just this random girl that takes book photos and you want to follow me, which is so sweet. So yeah, so I posted that and didn't realize it was the same person. So that's kind of cool. But I'm very excited to finish it. I might finish tonight. I don't really know. I have like a little over 100 pages left. So we shall see. If not tonight, I will tomorrow. But I'm going to do that while this is loading because it's taking forever. I've been thinking about the characters and just wanting to finish the book. So that's what I'm going to do. Stop. This is so sweet. She was special and being with her made him want to be important to her. He wanted to be the kind of man who mattered to a woman like Abby. Stop it. That's so sweet. Hello guys, it is now the next day and I'm literally in the same spot that I was yesterday, but I wanted to say that I finished A Convenient Christmas last night and I loved it so much. I literally gave it 5 stars. I can't really say that it's perfect because I probably read books that I liked more, but I just loved it so much. So that's what I gave it. I was talking to my friend on Bookstagram. She posted about ratings and she was like, I feel like my ratings, like I'm too generous with them when I do rate books because she doesn't really rate books. And I was like, yeah, I do rate books, but I'm very generous. And she was like, it doesn't have to be perfect for me to give 5 stars. And I completely agree. Also, I have 2 huge ulcers in my mouth, on my lips. So it's hard for me to talk without it hurting. So I'm so sorry if I'm like sounding a bit weird, but anyways, I finished that book. I guess I'll do like a wrap up at the end, but I loved it. I thought it was so good. It was like a single dad trope with the little girl, which I eat up. I cannot get enough of it. So I loved that. And the girl, like the main character, was a like an event planner almost, but she did specialized a lot in Christmas decorating, which is kind of cool. So I liked that. I thought it was just an enjoyable time. Like, liked the characters, liked the story. It was cheesy, probably a little unrealistic, but I don't really care. So I loved it. And then I just read a chapter on my phone of the next book I'm reading, which is Baggage Claim by Juliana Smith. It just came out yesterday, I think. I was waiting on my sneak peeks of the wedding yesterday to export, and I thought I would read a chapter on my phone. While I do that, I need to charge my Kindle because it's almost dead. So for now, I've been reading on my phone, but this is so funny. I have something funny to tell you. because I cannot believe it. It's kind of like so random, but I've read 3 Christmas books. This is the 3rd one. I mean, like, I'm starting the 3rd Christmas book of this vlog, and literally all 3 books, the main character, like the male main character's name is Finn. I literally swear. First book, A Holiduel, however you say that, A Convenient Christmas, and Baggage Claim, all named Finn, which is just kind of funny. I don't know how that happened. I guess it's just a common Christmas book romance name. That's funny, but anyways, I'm gonna read this tonight. I have been editing video and photo all day, so I think I'm gonna relax for the rest of the night and read, and I'm very excited. This book isn't very long, so maybe I'll finish it tomorrow. I'm trying to finish all 4 of these books by the end of the month so I can post this video before I post my reading wrap up. Well, I guess I'm gonna do that anyways, but I would like all the books to be this month. But this book is only like 266 pages, so not too long. It's also dual POV. The first book I think was also dual POV. Yeah, it was. And then the second one was third person point of view. And I don't really prefer that, but I thought it was good. It just depends. Like, some books I really love and they just happen to be third person, but I don't particularly like that. But if you wanted to know, there you go. I don't know if Lovelight Farms is dual POV or not. And I don't think Finn is the guy's name in this book. No, I think it's just one person. First person. Anyways, that is all. I'm hoping to get rid of this ulcer in my mouth, or a canker sore, I think is what they're called. If you don't call them an ulcer, but that's what we call them down here. It's so cozy in here with the Christmas tree. It's Sunday, by the way, if I didn't say that. Anyways, I'm probably gonna eat supper and then read, send these sneak peeks to the bride, and relax for the rest of the night.
Look how snug over there, my Christmas angel.
It's a sweet face. So it is now Tuesday. I don't remember the last time I actually filmed a clip. Probably Sunday night, maybe. I don't know. But I finished Baggage Claim last night, and it was so good. I loved it so much. I feel like these books are just getting better and better as we go along, and I'm very excited to read the next one if it's as good as the past 2 books have been. But basically it was about this girl who was on her way to Lily's getting on the couch. She was on her way to Aspen, Colorado to spend the holidays with her family, and on the flight she meets this guy, and basically she told her family that she has a boyfriend, and they fake date. He pretends to be her boyfriend, you know, that kind of vibe. And it's very fun, very Christmassy, and I loved it so much. I thought it was just the cutest, and I highly recommend it. Lily also says that she recommends it. I gave it 5 stars because I just loved it so much. I've heard so many good things about it, and they were all correct. I loved it, and I just thought it was so cute, so wholesome. It was closed door, so much Christmassy moments and things like that, and it was just so cute. The main character, the guy main character, was really sweet, and it was like a tearing down your walls type book, in the sense that the main character girl had a hard time opening up because she had her heart broken in the past, and so she finally opened up to him, and you know how that goes. And it was just so good, and I highly recommend. And now I'm going to start Lovelight Farms. Actually, I've already started it. I'm on page 12. I just started it a few minutes ago, and I'm going to keep reading. I probably get a shower and then cozy up in bed and read some more. I'm hoping to finish this tomorrow so I can read it before December, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we shall see. It is a little bit longer. It's almost 400 pages because she has a couple bonus chapters, so it's quite long, but I'm very excited to see how it is, and it sounds good so far. It's like a friends to lovers fake dating, I think, so I love both of those things, and I'm very excited to read it. I've been having so much fun reading all these holiday romances. It's just so cheesy, so cozy, so wholesome, and I love every minute of it. So let's get to reading. So it is the next day. It is currently Wednesday, and I've been powering through this book. Like, I cannot, powering through, all of the above. I can't stop reading it. I'm on page 218, and I might finish tonight, honestly. I'm tempted to. It's currently like 8 o'clock, and I feel like I could finish before 11. Maybe, we shall see. So that's the plan. I'm really enjoying it. It's so good. It's friends to lovers, a cute little Christmas tree farm, and I'm loving it so much. So I'm gonna cuddle up on the couch with this blanket and finish this book, hopefully. You're so sweet. books that I read in this video. As you saw in the last clip, I finished Lovelight Farms and I loved it, but I will talk about that at the end of this little wrap up. I think I talked about it a good bit whenever, right before I finished it, because I literally binged it in one sitting, the majority of it. So that's where we're at, but I thought I would do a little recap of all the books I read and my thoughts, if you should read them, all the things. So first, in this video, I read The Holiduel by Haley Gardner, and I gave this book 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. It is a novella, so it was like 100 pages, 120 pages, something like that. Super short, super easy to get through, and it's basically about this girl who owns like a bakery, and she has this competitor, kind of like a rival, that she went to baking school with, and he kissed her, disappeared on her, and like ghosted her. And then a few years later he comes back and is sharing the same, basically like a building where they are making, where their bakery's out of. It's like not a brick and mortar, but like a place where they're cooking, you know what I mean? They're sharing it, and it is rivals to lovers, that kind of thing, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super cute. I read it basically in one sitting and really enjoyed it. I loved that it was set in Nashville, like the Franklin area, and apparently this is in a series, her Franklin series, so I think there's a couple other books that are also set in that area, which I love. And it also mentions the Opryland Hotel, which I love. I've been there and I love it. It's so fun, especially for the holidays. So I thought it was a cute Christmassy read. Also in the book, it was snowing, and that's not very common in the South, and so I thought that was fun that she added that it was snowing for part of the book. Like, she made it known that it was like not very common, but it was just cool that it was snowing in the book around Christmas, because I would love to have a white Christmas. So it was just cool that it was set in Nashville and it was snowing. So I love that. It was also dual POV, so you got the point of view of both characters. And I think I talked about this the other day, but both of the first 3 books that I read, all of the male main character's name was Finn, which is just really funny. So it was Finn and Ava. It was closed door, which was really nice. And I just thought it was cute. Highly recommend, a fun time, especially if you want just a short, easy read. You should pick it up. I really enjoyed it. And then next I read A Convenient Christmas by Jodie Halford, and actually right now, as I'm filming this, which is the day before you're watching this, it is free on Amazon. Like, you don't have to have Kindle Unlimited. You can literally go and get the ebook on Amazon for free and put it on your Kindle and read it. So I highly recommend doing this, because I literally gave this book 5 stars. I loved it so much. I thought it was so cute, and actually the name of the book is the name of her like event planning business. That's what it's called, A Convenient Christmas. It's her event planning business, and basically she has this client that she works for pretty consistently, and she hires her to decorate her son's house. And so she is at her client's son's house decorating, and he shows up and is not very happy with her, and it's kind of like a get off on the wrong foot type thing. And then he has a daughter, and it's really cute. It's like a single dad trope with a little girl, which is adorable. I love that. And his name was Finn, obviously. We all know his name was Finn. And her name was Abigail. I thought it was so cute. It was definitely cheesy, which I feel like is what you're gonna get when you read holiday romances, but I love the cheese. Like, give it to me. Give me all the cheese. I'm enjoying it. And it was in 3rd person. So you got the 3rd person from both characters, if that makes sense. Like, it's not their point of view, but it's like someone's following them around, but you're getting the exact kind of what they're thinking in a way, if that makes sense. If you've read like 3rd person, you know what I'm talking about. It's also closed door, which is really nice, and it is not a novella. I'm pretty sure it's like 200 pages, which is still short, but I really enjoyed it. It's so cute. Highly recommend. And then I read Baggage Claim by Juliana Smith, and I love this book so much. Literally, I loved all of these, and I feel like they just got better as I progressed. It's about Olive and Finn again, and Olive is on the way to Colorado, Aspen, Colorado, and she's visiting her family for Christmas. And she basically told her family that she has a boyfriend, but she does not have a boyfriend. And so she's on the plane, and she's sitting next to this guy named Finn, and basically they end up talking, kind of chatting, and he offers to be her fake boyfriend. So it's like a fake dating kind of trope. It's like very like snow vibes, Christmas vibes, because they're in Colorado skiing, doing all kinds of stuff like that, and like family dynamics. But there is like a family kind of like issue in this book, so you get that in the book as well. I feel like it was kind of predictable, like I knew it was coming, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. Yeah, I wrote part of it, I did guess, but I didn't care because I enjoyed it so much. So there you go. It is dual POV, so you get both characters' point of view, which I love, and then it is closed door, which I also really love. I love a good closed door romance, and I want to say this is her, no, maybe it's her 2nd book, but I loved it so much. I gave it 5 stars because I just thought it was so good. And then lastly, I read Lovelight Farms by B.K. Borison, and I understand why everyone has been talking about this book recently because it was so good. I gave it 5 stars, and I loved it. I literally wrote, I truly ate it up. So there you go. I basically read the majority of it in one sitting. It's about Stella and Luca. And basically Stella owns a Christmas tree farm, and it is called Lovelight Farm, which is like obviously where you get the title of the book. She has signed up for this like competition online through an influencer, where the influencer is going to come to her Christmas tree farm and like promote it, and if you win you get a cash prize, all this stuff. And so she put on her application that she owned the Christmas tree farm with her boyfriend, and she does not have a boyfriend. And so it ends up being like a friends to lovers fake dating, because she has this best friend Luca, who she's been best friends with for like 10 years, but they've never dated. And you know what happens. I thought it was so good, and it was kind of interesting because I feel like usually in fake dating books, whenever, like for instance in Baggage Claim, they were fake dating for her family, they immediately start fake dating for the family. But I feel like in this book they don't get to that point until later on in the book, and you really get to see like I can't speak. You can really see the dynamic between Stella and Luca before that gets there. It's kind of like almost not a side plot. It's definitely happening, but it's mostly like their friendship and the Christmas tree farm, and like saving the Christmas tree farm and that kind of vibe. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so cute, but I do have to say it is very spicy. I honestly thought it was closed door when I went into it, and then as I kept reading, I was like, this ain't closed door at all. It's very spicy, and I felt like it was a little too much, because some of the chapters like of the spice scenes was like 15 pages of spice, and I'm like, why? Like, why do we need that? I don't need that, you know? But I really enjoyed it nonetheless, and I really want to read the next 2 books in the series. And I think there's another one coming out next year of another character. They're like standalones, but they're interconnected, so you get different characters in the same area, you know what I mean? So like characters that showed up in this book, we're gonna get their story in other books, which I love that. It was first person in Stella's point of view, but you get the epilogue in Luca's point of view, and then you also get a bonus chapter of Luca. So I highly recommend it. I loved it so much. I do wish we got more of Luca's point of view. I wish it was like his point of view all the way through. I really enjoyed that, especially when it's friends to lovers or something like that, because you can see how they feel. Because I feel like when you start the book, you're kind of like assuming what's gonna happen, but you're not getting the guy's point of view, like for you to know how he feels in the situation, you know? It was so Christmassy, the Christmas tree farm, all the descriptions was so good, and I highly recommend it. It was just, it gave me all the Christmas vibes, and I loved it so much. So I highly recommend all of these books. They were incredible. Like, I feel like every book got better, and I was just really enjoying myself with the holiday romances. So there you go. And they're all on Kindle Unlimited, so you can go read them for free if you have Kindle Unlimited. And if you don't, you can get A Convenient Christmas for free right now on Amazon, and you can just read it. Even if you have the Kindle app, you can read it for free. So I highly recommend doing that. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Get ready for another reading vlog coming probably in a few weeks of other Christmas romances that aren't on Kindle Unlimited. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Get ready for all the holiday content coming. I say that literally in every video, but I have so many content. I have so much video.
I have so much video.
I have so much video. I have so many videos coming, and I'm so excited. I love the holidays and being able to share it with you and all the things. So thank you so much for watching. You should subscribe. You should follow me on Instagram and my bookstagram. And I think that's it. So see you very soon for my next video. Bye.